Well, good morning, Billsmafia. It is game day time for the big showdown with the Kansas City Chiefs. Game is again at Kansas City. Um, it's probably the most anticipated NFL game on the calendar this year in regards to public perception and what happens from here, whether the Bills can actually beat the Chiefs in Kansas City. I gotta tell you, I'm looking forward to this game, not because of the revenge factor, but just to see how the Bills handle it. I don't think that this game, I think that this game is very important, but here's the deal. Last year, it was about coming off of an AFC championship game. Could the Bills go into Kansas City and beat the Chiefs? They did, pretty handily. But then the playoff game happened and they didn't beat the Chiefs. So this game is probably more about home field advantage. If the Bills and the Chiefs tie, then the Bills will get the nod. Unlike last year where they tied in the standings and did not get the home field advantage. Also, it's about momentum going into the bye week. I think the Bills are probably, I'd say, in a good position to win this game. It looks like they're going to have most of their crew back, except for Ed Oliver, I believe, is going to be out. So I hesitate to say it because these games are always so close, and I hate being wrong. But I think the Bills are actually going to win this game. It's going to be a high scoring game. I think the thing is about the Chiefs. A lot of people at the beginning of the season were like, "Oh, the Chiefs are going to be different. They're not going to be as explosive." I said that's not true, and I was right. The Chiefs are still the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes is still Patrick Mahomes, and that's the thing. We have to recognize when other teams have good players on their team and when other teams are as good, if not better than the Bills. I don't think the Chiefs are better than the Bills, especially now that Tyreek Hill is gone. The Chiefs are going to be more like the Bills in terms of their ability and what they can bring to the table because they've got some really good receivers. They've got a really good tight end. They've got a decent running back, but they're not as explosive. You're not going to get as many of the 10 yards turning into 90-yard plays as you did with having Tyreek Hill. That being said, again, I think the Bills are just as good, if not better. I think the Bills will win today. Just because I think the defense is probably better than the Chiefs' defense on the back end. Even if Christian Benford doesn't play, the Bills have shown great resilience in terms of their backups, great depth. So, that being said, final score Bills 35, Chiefs 31. As always, go Bills!